Well, hello there, Maplers. Maple here, and welcome back to the Haple Maple Show. Today we are going to be doing a tier list based on whether we think certain fictional characters would actually be good in a horror setting. And it is very exciting because I never really thought about this in detail, and I think what we're going to do is dive right in, starting with our one and only Yoda. I don't actually know if Yoda would be a good horror antagonist. I think he would be an intriguing one based especially around the fact of how he talks. So I think I would put this straight away with A, because I won't say that he would be terrible, but like, can you just imagine like an evil Yoda? I think it would be very entertaining. I don't really know what else to say about that. Pooh, on the other hand, I think Pooh would be... I know there is a horror movie based around Pooh. I don't necessarily know if it's good. I have not seen the movie. I think it's Blood and Honey or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But with Pooh, I would probably say bad. Pooh's just too much of a likable character, and I can't really imagine him being in like a horror setting or doing something that would be considered bad, unless they completely change the character around and have it be nothing remotely related to the animation. So I would possibly leave it under bad. Now, as for Bugs Bunny, I think Bugs Bunny would be... Bugs Bunny is kind of like mischievous at certain times. Not like in an insane way. I used to love watching Looney Tunes when I was younger, so I definitely do like Bugs Bunny. I think Bugs Bunny would make a good a good horror antagonist. I really just like what could... if I can imagine a Bugs Bunny horror movie, I can see it being scary. I think Mario, on the other hand, would be a pretty great horror antagonist. I think I'll leave Mario under... I'll say Mario is probably better than Bugs Bunny, because Mario... you don't mess with Mario, right? One thing is that when Peach is under that dungeon and Mario needs to save Peach, Mario will do whatever it takes. Can you imagine that in a horror setting? Mario would not like... Yeah, he would not go down easy. I would just say that. Pikachu, Pikachu is just so adorable, but at the same time, like in a horror setting, and I feel like Pikachu would be pretty creepy, right? Because obviously what we're doing is basing them on the fact on whether they would be good antagonists. So it's not really to say like just being a protagonist in a horror setting. It would be what if they were actually bad. So Pikachu I think would be okay. Yeah, and one thing, please guys, don't judge me based on this. Some of this is like knowledge from like when I was a kid, so maybe I'll get a few things wrong based on certain characters, but also like the rating is completely my opinion. That's one thing. I just want to see what your guys' thoughts are by the end of this. Please just let me know. And yeah, please watch this to the end to actually see the total outcome, then we can judge from there. But yeah, let's check out Peanut. This is Peanut, right? I never actually watched Peanut when I was younger. I knew about it, but I never really watched it, so I can't really rate it. So I think what we'll do is we'll put Peanuts at the very end. I don't want to be unfair. Donald Duck, perfect. Donald Duck, you don't want to get Donald Duck angry. Donald Duck, you don't mess with Donald Duck. Yeah, I think Donald Duck would be perfect in that kind of setting. Shrek, oh guys, do I even need to explain? Shrek would be perfect in a horror role. Freaking terrifying. Oh my gosh, but then we have Mickey. I think Mickey would go above Donald Duck. Mickey's just... There's just so many memes and stuff about Mickey that just makes it creepy. Like the one with, can you imagine what Mickey looks like without the two things above his head? And the people were actually like, okay, this is shocking. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna leave that there. We also have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know if... I would probably say air, because I can't really see them in a horror setting. I don't know if that's just me. I think SpongeBob would definitely be under okay. SpongeBob would be... I'll put SpongeBob above Pikachu. SpongeBob would do a pretty great job being in a horror setting. But then again, he's also got a go-to attitude that's kind of nice, you know. But there's so many memes about SpongeBob as well. It just makes me wonder. I wonder if he'll be any good. We also have... oh, yes. Oh, no, you can't go above Shrek, bro. Yeah, Heath Ledger is perfect. Heath Ledger's Joker is perfect for a horror setting. absolutely great. We also have Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog, I think, would go under okay, maybe. I can't really see Kermit the Frog in like a horror, like horror role, but I do see him being like, I can see, no, you know, actually wait, no, let me put Kermit under A. Yeah, there's something about it I just don't necessarily know. Goofy, I think I'll put Goofy under okay. Goofy doesn't have that like kind of like angry attitude, like that I wouldn't say these two have angry attitude, but like if you put them in a horror role, I feel like they just fit more. Goofy's also a bit more likable, so I wouldn't really put Goofy up there. But I freaking love a Goofy movie when I was a kid. One of my favorite Disney movies. I love that movie. Tom and Jerry. This is an interesting one. I think this would actually go really well. I'm gonna put them at the end of okay, because that would be a cool duo to be in a horror setting. I'm not going to lie. I also don't know why, but I just had a reminder in my head about when Tom was in Cuphead, and I thought that was a pretty cool touch. I don't think they actually confirmed that it is Tom. I don't know if they ever have, but when you look at it, it just looks straight up like Tom. Scooby would be in a horror setting. I don't see Scooby in a horror setting. I would say eh. I wouldn't say any of them are terrible. I just think, yeah, that's where Scooby would go. That's just my thought. And Dora the Explorer. This one's a bit tricky, because I feel like I used to love watching Dora when I was younger, and with Dora was now that I look back, I'm like, Dora, just look behind you, the things are right there. So I think I'll put her under bad. I don't see her as being scary. Oh yeah, James Bond, but if he was a horror villain or something like, I think I would definitely say, yeah, I would definitely put that as perfect. Definitely. Rocky Balboa? I'll say eh. I don't really know. I can't really see Rocky be... Actually, no, wait, I do. Hold on. If something would happen to Adrian that was like really bad, I know Rocky would turn into an absolute nightmare. So I would put that in okay. We also have, we have McFly. I would say okay, because I remember in the movies he did not like being called a chicken, and it used to absolutely annoy him. I can imagine it being like a movie where they called him a chicken one too many times and his head just snapped, and then he goes absolutely crazy. Minions in a horror movie, I feel like they also get up to mischief, so I would put them under okay as well. I think that's a fairly good spot. You know, I think they would be pretty good there. Mary Poppins, on the other hand. Mary Poppins. By the way, I love Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins is such a good movie. And I'm talking about the original. The remake, sorry, not the remake. The sequel is also very good too. For me, it didn't really come as close as to like the magic of the original, but it was very good. I enjoyed it. But I don't know if you... No, I would put terrible. I can't see Mary Poppins as a horror villain. I just absolutely cannot. Like, no matter how hard I try. And how can we not? Yeah, Darth Vader, you're going up there. I'm sorry, none of you'll beat Shrek. Shrek's still in the lead. Shrek is just that guy. But like, yeah, you guys are coming in close though, I'm not going to lie. We also have Wolverine as well. I think Wolverine would be pretty darn great as a horror villain because of his nature and his personality. I think it would be really cool. Also the facts with the claws would really be very good. A horror version of Simpsons where they were the horror. You know, I'm gonna put them just before Tom and Jerry. I think they would be a really cool take on a horror movie based on where the Simpsons were evil. I think would be very good. Jake the dog, yes. Jake the dog, I think, would be great as a horror villain. I absolutely love Jake the dog, by the way. I love Adventure Time. I think Jake the dog will go perfect there. Sonic, I've seen so many horror things of Sonic. I would probably put Sonic... I think Sonic would be... The thing is, if it was Shadow, it would be a difference. Story, I think with Sonic, I'll put Sonic there under okay. Alright, let's try and fly through the rest. Let's just see. Goku, as a horror villain... I don't think I see Goku. Goku is just too much of a good guy. But he's also very dangerous. Like, you don't want to mess with him. He would actually, no, let me put Goku under at the end. Yeah, let me put him there because he's very, very powerful. So if he was in a horror setting, he would be almost impossible to beat. Unless obviously we were in the same universe as Dragon Ball Z. I assume this is Captain America and not just classic old Chris Evans. Captain America, I think, would go in the okay. I think that would be pretty suitable. Deadpool will definitely be under perfect. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Is this Donkey Kong? Yeah, that's got to be Donkey Kong, right? I don't think it's Donkey Kong Jr. I might be wrong. But I think Donkey Kong would go definitely above Bugs Bunny and SpongeBob under the okay. Oh my gosh, you have to. Yes, okay. You're going there. Dwight in a horror setting, I think would be terrifying. I think because of just how Dwight is in The Office, I think if he was an actual horror villain, yeah, things would go downhill south. Now, this one I'm a little bit unsure of because the face looks very, very familiar, and I think I might just be having a moment here where I'm like just not recognizing this face. So I'm gonna put this face by Peanut because I can't really vote. I don't know what this is. Let me know down in the comments as well what you guys think of Peanut, and I'm 100% sure that's Peanut, and of this character here. Let me know what you'll think and whether you all would put them in a horror setting and what your rating would be. And then obviously we got Powerpuff Girls. We're gonna put Powerpuff Girls. You don't want to mess with them either. I'm gonna put them at the end of okay, just before perfect. I think that will go there definitely. Fred Flintstone, I think, would be there. Fred's also a very likable character. Oh wait, is he? No, he is. He is. I haven't watched Flintstones in so long. I can't really remember much of it. It used to be my show back in the day. But I know he was like a husband and everything and a hard worker. So I think I'll put him there. I'll put him there definitely. No, not above Yoda. Hey Arnold. Oh yeah. In a horror setting though, I think it would be pretty bad. No, actually, you know what? I can't really say because I never watched a lot of Arnold back in the day, but I do know of it, and I have seen a couple of episodes. I think I'll leave it under bad. Is this Waldo? I think would be perfect. Waldo just has that face. Look at that face. That face right there is the epitome of scary. I think Waldo would be great as a horror character. Is this Han Solo? I'll say okay. I think Han Solo would be okay. Oh my gosh, Walter White. Excuse me, get out the way, guys. Walter White, yes. Actually, yes, there. Walter White in a horror setting. Oh wow. I think that would be very entertaining. It's a bit hard to choose from this because of whether we think that if their characters had a change in the show, but at the same time, would they fit in a horror setting? So there's two things I'm trying to like think about here. Oh my gosh, yes. Ronald McDonald. Have you guys seen the Ronald McDonald? I think it was a Japanese advert of Ronald McDonald where he was under your bed and then you used to cross the streets and then you used to buy McDonald's to get him away. That would be terrifying. That would be, yeah, I mean, that was terrifying, but he would be absolutely terrifying in a horror setting. Almost close to beating Shrek though. But, all right, let's see here. Who is this? Is this the Happy Meal? Is this like Happy Meal from McDonald's? As a horror character, I think it would be okay. I think it would be pretty okay. Oh my gosh, the KFC man. I don't know why I'm getting like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes from like if the KFC if the Colonel, sorry, excuse me, KFC man was in a horror setting. Pringles mascots. I can't really tell with this one. I'll say not really sure. You guys are definitely going up there. I'm gonna put you all there though. Yeah, the M&Ms, some of the adverts for these guys are so crazy. Wally, I can't see Wally being higher than terrible, and this is obviously meant in a good way. I freaking love Wally. I love Wally as a character, just innocent and pure, and I can't see Wally in a horror setting, not at all. Woody, I would say there. Woody in a horror setting could be terrifying. Could he? No. Let me change it to there. Yeah, I'll say okay. Buzz, I would put him at the end of A. I think Buzz before Goku. Yeah, I think Buzz would be not as intimidating as Woody if he was in a horror setting and if his personality changed. I don't know why. I would just think that would be the case. And then we have E.T. I would say terrible. I would put you there. Wally's just too innocent for me. The thing is, I feel like if someone else would do this, they might change they would rate E.T. somewhere else. I personally see E.T. as I just love the movie so much, and I loved E.T. So I can no, actually no. Let me not. It sounds a bit biased. So I'm gonna put E.T. over there, and then we have the Elf. Right, this is the what is this movie called Elf? I think, with Will Ferrell. I would say okay. Oh no, sorry. I would say okay. Yeah, it can be. If you go crazy, you probably would be like that. I can't see Kevin Allister as yeah, I can't I think it is Allister, right? Kevin Allister. Am I mixing it up? But Kevin from Home Alone, I would put you there. Grinch, oh, definitely going up here. You're gonna go there. Yeah, Grinch, no, you're gonna go there. Grinch in itself, the movie, is kind of like a horror vibe to Christmas, so I would definitely put you there. Oh, and speaking about horror vibe to Christmas, we have Jack. So I would say definitely you're going above Grinch if you were like completely horror based. Elsa would be oh, not there. You'd go before. Yeah, you go there. You got the very back. I don't see Elsa in a. Well, then again, you gotta think about it this way. She can freeze stuff. So if she was in a horror scene and she was bad, then maybe she actually would be pretty okay. Ken from Barbie. It would be interesting. That would be interesting to see Ken as a horror character. I'm gonna move you here. Actually, wait, no, that's too far. I'm gonna move you there. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think you would be perfect there. Jack Sparrow, so good. Pac-Man, I would put Pac-Man there. I don't know about Pac-Man. Could Pac-Man be scary? Because Pac-Man, I don't know. Crash Bandicoot, I think has to go in perfect. Yeah. I remember in the games, I don't think Crash talks like at all, if I'm not mistaken. I might be makes grunts and stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know who this person is. Who is this? Guys, please let me know down in the comments who this is. I don't actually quite know. And then we have Ariel from Little Mermaid if she was bad. If Ursula was here, I'll put Ursula at the top, but I think she would go above Elsa, probably there. Yeah, not above SpongeBob needs to go up a bit. Yeah, SpongeBob, you can go there. Oh, from Avatar. If we're in a horror setting, I would say okay. There. Nope, there. Yeah. Gru. Gru is also just iconic. I think Gru would be great there in a horror setting. Also, I do like Gru a lot, so that's how I would feel. I think it's also fair to put Luigi there. I find Mario are definitely more scary than Luigi if it was like in a horror setting, so I'll definitely put Luigi there. And as for Spider-Man in a horror setting, this is interesting. Spider-Man in a horror setting, I would put in perfect. I think Spider-Man would be pretty creepy if he was like horrified. So you're gonna go there. Alright guys, and that is basically it for our tier list. The one thing about me is that once I put something down, I don't, especially at the end of it, I don't really want to change anything around, so we're not gonna really move anything. I think we're gonna leave it as is, but basically the scariest person in horror would be Shrek. I think that is fair. And the least scary would be Wall-E, at least for me. What are your guys' thoughts on this list? Please let me know down below. Who would you rate in the perfect category and who would you rate in the terrible category? Choose at least one character that you would rate in either of those two categories, and please leave it down in the comments below. Also, let me know what you think about the ones at the very bottom that we didn't really get to place, because I'm not really sure who these are. They look familiar, but let me know where they're from. and where you would place them in this kind of sense. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you really did enjoy it, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media in the description. The link is under the follow me here. Please go ahead and check it out. Please join my Discord. It's a lot of fun going on there. You can check it out for more updates and stuff like that. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And stay awesome, Maplers. And I will see you in the next one.